Voices against corruption. Let the people speak.
Hello and welcome to Primark's public feedback series on corruption, called Voices Against Corruption. And we ask, do you think poor remuneration is responsible for the involvement of security agencies and officers in corrupt acts?
I do not totally agree that it's poor remuneration, but I believe that it's the total collapse in the system. And remuneration alone cannot be able to cover the gap, because there are other factors that are lacking and people are trying to be so corrupt to be able to meet up, like social amenities and other facilities, even the high cost of living and so many other factors, housing and so many things. It's what forces people into corrupt practice and not the remuneration itself.
It has to do with character, because I believe we have so many people in this country who don't aim up to what our security agencies aim per day, and that does not mean they are not good in nature. We've seen cases where people pick money, displace money by people and still return it. And you still see people who will tell you you are a fool for doing that. So it has to do with personality, not about how much we earn.
What do you expect when you're not earning much? You have to channel your energy to another side, like where you'll be having income. So I think I'll blame the government first, because they're actually not paying them well. The salary is not enough for them. If the salary is enough for them, I don't think they have any reasons to stand on the road and collect money from the masses.
Some people join army in order to make money. And when you reach the place where they go make that money, they make it in untenanted way. Which one is untenanted way? Untenanted way is that they give you ammunition, you sell them. Then untenanted way is that one carry a troop and sell to the enemy.
The officers are human beings, and they also have their feelings, they have their emotions, they have their needs. They are not idols or stones. When you treat them well, they will work well. So when your system is appealing and comfortable for people to walk in, flow in, live in, there is no way they will not be efficient. There is no way they will not work well. Even if you give them peanuts, even if it's so-called 2 naira, it will be satisfying, because it's not about the money, it's about the satisfaction.
You work for 30 days, government, they will come, they will give you 50,000 naira as a salary. Look at a bag of rice now, it's almost 40-something thousand naira. That salary has covered a bag of rice. How do you think if I stay in the road as a personnel and somebody dash me, somebody give me 500, 200, I will collect so that I will make my salary?
Some people are corrupt because they are born to be corrupt. Some, they are doing it because they are paying small amounts of money. But some of them, they are naturally born like that.
When the government don't make basic amenities for them, and when their salary is not good enough, what do you expect from them? People have to do things to survive. Yes, it sounds like it's not the right thing to do, but if you are in their shoes, what will you do? At the end of the day, it all boils down to corruption. If the government make basic amenities for people, you would not see any first man on the streets taking 100 naira, 200 naira. It all boils down on the government.
The government is not even treating them well. So if they collect, they are working. That's where you work, that's where you eat. But at least they need money for torchlight. It's corruption, but not too bad of a corruption. It's at least compared to our leaders now that are thieving the money.
Primark's public feedback on corruption in Nigeria is produced with support from MacArthur Foundation.